Hello YouTube and welcome to Men of War Assault Squad. This is a 6v6 under the new patch on Glubinka. I think it was Glubinka or Ostwind, I don't know. I think it's Glubinka, yeah. Glubinka, it's a 6v6 map. You can see there's loads of people fanning out here. We've got playing as the Soviet Union, my opponent's playing as the Germans. And there's been a new patch, a huge new patch as well, just not any old new patch. This is a biggie, a real biggie. It's add new hero units for each faction, 3 new hero units for each faction. For the Russians, this comes as shock infantry, the BM-824 rocket launcher, and the BS-3 anti-tank gun. That's the 100mm anti-tank gun. And I'm going to be doing hopefully a kind of video with me playing as each faction, hopefully winning with each faction as well. I'd like to win. We do have one completely new player on our team, whereas they don't have any sort of disability in that all their players are experienced players, much like myself. So things should be good. Okay, they're capturing that for me. And today I'll probably be highlighting in this video 2 units that I'm really a fan of. Well, no, maybe not a fan of, but it's certainly very good. See, I'm just moving up here. I seem to be right support, as my ally is right assault, although we might switch those roles depending on what happens. I like to play right support though, or mid support. I don't like playing assault. I'm not very good at assaulting, if I'm honest. And in fact, already under a load of fire. I'm going to have to retreat those guys actually, because that's simply not going to work. Looks like my ally is getting a good kind of surround here. They do have a building, owning them pretty well, but AT grenades equal no more building. So yeah, he's doing pretty well. I've got this unit squad pinned down here. Yeah, I'm going to be using the BM-824, which I'm not particularly a fan of because it's OP, and the shock infantry. Those are the 2 units that I'm most likely going to be using. I say it's OP, and when I say it's OP, I really do want to stress this. The Soviet Union, since this patch, is overpowered, and I don't even. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, I hope that's not the new guy. That would be like his first experience of playing Men of War Assault Squad, probably, or one of his first experiences, getting owned because he drove his Jeep like into a swimming pool. Yeah, map's going okay now. We've not got mid because our mid player actually bought he was the one who bought the Jeep actually, and sadly Jeeps kind of sucked since like a few patches ago, so yeah, don't bother with the Jeep. Sorry, I really like the Jeep. I know a lot of people really like the Jeep as well. It's a really cool vehicle. It just isn't any good right now. It's quite sad really, because it really could be good. It really could be an effective weapon. It really could be an interesting unit, but really nice to pull out as support, like a half track, like you would with a half track. But sadly, it is not to be at the moment. The balance is kind of screwed. See if one of these guys managed to get up here, throw grenades up. Oh no, I died. Did I drop the grenade? I think I dropped the grenade. Yeah. Looks like it's there. Probably blow up. No, not blown up. I didn't pull the pin on it apparently. Yeah, so I'm going to play support here. Yeah, looks like he's got the Marines. Pretty good option. Yeah, one of the reasons this is competitive mode, because you can see there's slightly reduced numbers of units. One of the reasons KV-85, that's his stats. It costs 900, which is ludicrous because it's basically a Tiger. It's got slightly worse guns, slightly better armor, slightly worse side armor actually. That's the IS-1. That costs 1,100. Like, it's the KV-85 is the most spammable vehicle now in the game, like the most spammable, like effective vehicle, if you know what I mean. it really is quite scary just how good that is compared to everything else. As people have been joking, saying that Russians are actually holding the owners of Digital Mindsoft for ransom. That might not be true. I'm sure that Digital Mindsoft owners, I don't really mean to make it OP, but Russia seriously is OP right now. They just have a really good selection of units. The BM8 is also a really quite a scary unit. As far as its effectiveness on the battlefield is really good. It just offers you a lot of flexibility. It's a 5-point rocket tank. It has a lot of ammo. It fires a lot. It only fires in one salvo, but its reload time is very quick. So it ends up making up for this quite easily. And I'm going to attack this point over here with this ally. I'll get a T-34. That way we can spread out what we are using as far as resources, and I'll get myself a T-34-57. T-34-57, one of the best priced tank hunting vehicles. Not particularly good versus in-placed infantry, but all tanks are good enough for versus in-placed infantry, so it's kind of okay. Looks like they've got Panzer III. They've got a lot of Panzers over this side. It looked like they're probably going to need, yeah, they brought up a ZAS-2. Although, I'd worry because one of those is almost certainly, yeah, they have an Ausfuhren F1. Art-firing tanks became more and more useful since Minimal Assault Squad came out and people learned how to use them, but not good versus T-34-76. Even the early model of it, is that the early or the late? Oh no, we only have one model tank, so okay, that's the that is the just the standard T-34 model. Okay, I didn't realise that. Looks like my ally over here has got a lot of infantry set up, and if we can capture this point, it'd be very good, because it's quite an easy point to defend once you've taken it, but because it's quite far away, you have to go and take it from our angle, whereas they could quite easily. See, I'm bringing a T-34. And the reason I bought a T-34-57 is predict as soon as they realise that we are going to attack this point, they'll probably go for another tank, or they'll go for emplacements. If they go for emplacements, I'll just simply use AP shells and just try and penetrate it. If they're not going to use emplacements, then I'm probably going to just kill their tank anyway, because mine is an efficient tank hunting vehicle. Looks like enemy are moving up right now. See what I mean? I can just... oh, gun's already switched to HE. I could have just fired a shell at it, but... yep, already decrewed the flak. Whoa, they have a lot of infantry over here. Looks like shock infantry are not going to cut it. One thing shock infantry do have though is a shit ton of health. They are really good for just moving up and tanking fire, because they have a lot of health. Loads of it. It's a good thing they have a lot of health, because otherwise there wouldn't be much point to them, and they'd have to have like a bigger squad or something. We need more infantry. Let's get more shock infantry. Basically, I'm not going to buy the BS3. Somebody else will probably buy it, and I'll show you it on the field. And I'll just use shock infantry and the BM8, because shock infantry and the BM8 is just what I've been good with so far. Really, if I'm honest. They're probably much more effective than the BS3, although the BS3 certainly is not to be underestimated. It is a very powerful killer of a of an anti-tank gun. We do need infantry over here, and that's why I'm saying it, because they have a lot of stuff. They have a lot of infantry that's hidden pretty well. trying to give assistance with my T-34, but I can't move my T-34 up very much further because I don't want to lose it, if I'm honest. And one thing that is kind of annoying is these enemy units that I'm worrying about. If I set them on fire with the flamethrower guy, who's the only one I have left over there, I will actually, I'm still actually vulnerable as far as the T-34 is concerned. Because the T-34 does not... No, sorry, it's not talking about the T-34, doesn't matter, it happens with any tank. Basically, infantry can still throw, like, anti-tank grenades and stuff when they've been set on fire, which is kind of stupid, because they do the crazy panic thing, and you would think, okay, well, they're doing the crazy panic thing, and they can't, like, fight back, obviously, and then they do. So, yeah, kind of, yeah, it's an irritating glitch, but it's not really a big deal. It certainly shouldn't be a big deal. We need some infantry. Get loads of infantry. Skybot, Guard Sniper. That's a good unit. Guard Sniper there. It's another 2-point hero unit. Pretty good, yeah. Never argue with the Guard Sniper. It comes with 2 snipers. It's basically just a better version of the Veteran Sniper, but it does mean that you have to use more resources up. Which is always kind of meh, because you don't like to use your hero points if you can avoid it, because hero points are expensive, because there are only a limited number of them. And I am desperately hoping this guy will just start moving up, because we sincerely is not a word. It's not even close to a word. Alright, that is, I believe, an anti-tank gun. Yes, it is. It is Pack 38, Pack 40, Pack 38, Pack 40, I don't know. Ah, flamethrower blew up. Whoa, another Pack 38. Holy poop. Oh dear. Well, this is not a good situation. My attack has not gone well. My ally is not supporting me properly. He needs to be moving up. You have superior infantry. Move up. Seriously, man. Move up. Fight's a good fight. We're playing as the Russians. We shouldn't say that. Alright, well, this tank is pretty much dead in the water, but I'm sure I can repair it to a point where it's still okay. Still pretty much alive. Looks like this point over here has started to be captured, so I'll start moving up some the riflemen that are over there, and I'll get more shock infantry, because basically I'm going to, my hero point uses are going to be spam shock infantry until we are in a position to use BM8, at which point get BM8. Pretty much as many people as possible who can get BM8 should be getting a BM8, and that thing will just rock. People on the left are doing pretty damn well though. They're pretty much contesting this area. They're not quite managed to decap it, but they have guys in there. Probably means the enemy has elite units over there. Maybe Fallschirmjägers or Panzer Grenadiers. Not many people actually use the Fallschirmjägers. I don't think they're not actually called Fallschirmjägers in this though, are they? They're actually called something else. They're just called paratroopers, I think. It's kind of sad. They should have the name Fallschirmjägers, because that's what they are. But it's not really that sad actually, when you think about it. Yeah, I'm bringing up more infantry, more elite infantry, just like him. We've both used Marines. I think in this area, Marines pretty good bet. They're very good long-range infantry. Very good long-range infantry. Some of them with automatic weapons. No, not automatic weapons, like semi-automatic rifles. God, Pack 43, really far forward. People didn't used to use these at all, and now he's just going really, really close and using it. Kind of scares me. I don't know how to deal with it.